You can be happy at any size. You can be successful at any size. You can have great self-esteem at any size. But can you be healthy at any size? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm Dr. Ken Berry, a family physician with 20 years of clinical experience. And there's a lot of information out there about the factoid that you can be healthy at every size. And I want to talk about this and tease the different, very important, but very different thoughts about this concept apart. Now, first we've got to talk about, what does being healthy mean? So every day when you open your eyes and take a breath, you roll the dice of life. There's a chance you might get hit by a bus or a meteorite. There's a chance you might have a heart attack, a stroke, neuropathy, your kidney failure. There's a chance, there's an odds that one of these things will happen to you today. That's how we live our life every day. I don't want you to get caught up in this and become neurotic about it. You just have to understand, you roll the dice with every decision you make every single day, right? So being healthy means that you have the lowest chance of a bad health outcome happening, whether that's a heart attack, a stroke, kidney failure, liver failure, heart failure. You want your risk, the percentage risk, to be as low as possible. In my opinion, that's the best definition of what healthy is. Now, also let me say, you can be unhealthy at every size. That's 100% true. There are very slender people who are very inflamed, who have very high levels of insulin and blood sugar, who abuse controlled substances and are very, very unhealthy. That is absolutely true. But getting healthier is a journey, and that's how you need to look at this. You don't need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, I'm fat and unhealthy and I hate myself. That's not helpful at all. I want you to always look at your journey towards health as just that, a journey. You're going to do better today than you did yesterday. That should be the goal every single day. The number that you see on that bathroom scale that does not measure your self-worth or your self-esteem or how good or bad you are as a person. That number only measures the effect of the pull of gravity on your current body. That's all that number means. Your current body mass index, your BMI. First of all, the BMI research was done on mostly white people. There were very few people of color in the studies. And so it may not apply to everyone. It may not apply to you if you're very tall or very short, or come from a different ethnic background. So don't put a lot of stock in your BMI number. It is useful within a degree, but it's not the end-all be-all. Your waist to height ratio, however, is a very good measurement of your metabolic health and the risk that you're going to become more metabolically unhealthy in the future. And so I would focus on body measurements with a Taylor's tape. Focus on your waist to height ratio. If you want to focus on a number, that's the number that you're going to be able to improve the quickest by improving your health, but also it's going to be the number that probably is the most clinically useful. Reclaiming your health is the greatest project you will ever work on. And I want you to look at this as a project, a journey. Reclaim your health. No matter how unhealthy you are right now, I don't really care. All I want is for you to be healthier tomorrow, to lower your risk of all those bad medical outcomes each day as you go on your journey into the future. There is copious amounts of research, and some of which I'll link to in the show notes down below, that show that if you are obese or morbidly obese, your risk for many bad health outcomes increases. This is just medical science. This is not a moral or an ethical judgment about you. It's just the black and white science. So your risk of death from all causes goes up if you're obese or morbidly obese. Your risk of developing hypertension, of developing type 2 diabetes, of developing high triglycerides, of having a heart attack, of having a stroke, of having gallbladder disease, of developing arthritis. Yeah, arthritis. And it's not just because of your weight. There are other factors at play. Your risk of developing sleep apnea or other breathing problems goes up if you're obese or morbidly obese. The risk of many types of cancers go up if you are holding too much body fat. There's lots of research that supports the idea that your mental health will suffer from diagnoses such as depression, anxiety, and others if you are holding too much body fat. You're going to have more body pains and joint aches and difficulty with just physical functions, your activities of daily living, if you are overweight, obese, or morbidly obese. These are just facts. They're not judgments about you. I'm going to say it one more time. Listen very carefully. Reclaiming your health is the greatest project that you will ever work on. When you improve your health, you improve the health of your family, the health of your neighborhood, and indeed the health of our planet. So enjoy your journey. Be proud of where you're at right now, but always be working on the future. Be positive about the future. Don't be negative about the past. That's the message. This is Dr. Barry. I'll see you next time.